What's going on, YouTube? Know it's been a while. It has been pretty hectic as far as music, life in general. Just a lot of big changes going on. And I've been just lazy also. Update. Working on my EP, and I'm actually making good progress. Not just saying I'm working on the EP. My EP is going to be called Textures. I still don't know when I'm gonna have it drop, but I am working on it. It's going to be just instrumentals. Um, right now, I'm in the curation stage still. I'm using some old beats that I have. I'm using some new beats that I've just made, and it's an interesting process trying to get this project together. Since this is my first time doing it after my 10 years of just beat making off and on. Um, my biggest problem is organization and just trying to stay organized, not trying to take on too much at once. I broke it down into different stages on how I'm gonna finish this beat tape. So I'm pretty much just gonna right now I'm in the, like I said, the curation stage, arranging the beats and sound selection, because some of the old beats, I got old drums in there that I just don't like the sound that I'm getting. I have a new, so I'm putting, just redoing keeping the same format and everything, but just changing the different instruments out. So that's the stage I'm in now. After that, I'll be in the mix stage, and I got a new program that I love. It's giving me the sound I want. Bought some new plugins, so that's really what I'm doing. Is I'm just trying to really just make a sound like that, that says me, that I like and enjoy, and hopefully other people will enjoy too. I can't be that person who puts out, just makes beats and put it out. Like, if you do that, that is completely fine. I'm not that person. For me personally, when it comes to music and to my music, like, I am a perfectionist, which is a flaw. Perfectionism is not a good thing, but I want to make sure I put out a quality product because I know my name is on it, and so that's the route I'm taking. But other than that, I kind of wanted to talk about something that's been plaguing me, that's been stressing me out. Doing what you're good at for your career, and Price is Law. So I was on Twitter and yesterday. So backstory. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm at work. So if you see me like kind of look up and wave and stuff like that, I'm at work in a guard shack. I'm on light duty. Got hurt. But Young Guru, Jay-Z's mixing engineer, posted on Twitter. He was like, "Hey, how do I change this and this in Pro Tools?" And so there's a particular comment that I read last night that was pretty funny, and it was like, Guru, the dude was like, "Guru, you're the master. You're a master mix engineer. I thought you would have mastered Pro Tools." And he wasn't saying it to be condescending or snide or anything like that. It was mainly like he was surprised that Guru was asking a question like that on Twitter, and he just said, "Hey, that makes me feel good. When I'm fumbling around through Pro Tools." So today I could check on Twitter, and it was like Young Guru had actually retweeted that guy and just said, "Hey, no one knows everything." And my boy MG the Future, who I've been like, I think that's like my brother from another mother. We've never met. It's just his personality. He commented and said, no one has to know everything. Price is Law. So I was like, huh. What's Price's Law? I know MG's a pretty intelligent guy, so I was like, let me go and check this out. And so Price's Law is pretty much only a certain amount of people, like, it's only a certain amount of people produce 50% of the results in the whole, I guess, scheme of like whatever you're doing. So let's say you're in a sales company, right? On the floor, you have 25 sales people, selling stuff. So according to Price's Law, only 5 people are producing 50% of the sales. So that's a huge difference. And that's like, and so if you kind of correlate to that everything, just think and look at your job, look what you do. There's only a certain amount of people, if you add up everybody in your company that does what you do, and then get the square root of that, and then kind of just think and look, only those certain amount of people are. So if it's 25 people, 5 people are producing 50% of the results. And so when you hear people say, the value that you bring or giving value, that's the value of what you're doing. So if you correlate that with me and what I'm doing, it's like, all right, well, only way you can kind of be one of those people of Price's in Price's Law that produces 50% of the results is doing what you're good at, and being the leader. I guess you can say thought leader, influencer, whatever everybody want to call it today. So for me, that's been playing me because I'm 30 years old. I have a wife. I have no kids, but I'm ready to have kids. I'm ready to start a family, and really my whole life I've bounced around from job to job to job. Now I've stayed at different jobs. I've gained a lot of skills. I've done from being a cook in the kitchen to manager at 2 different bartenders I serve. So the whole restaurant industry I've just worked all over. Then I've done personal training and sales. And in that job I had to do sales for the company. I was one of the highest selling people there. I made my way all the way up. And so I look at the things that I'm good at and over my past career. And then life, I have been infatuated with music. I've been infatuated with making music. I've been passionate about it. Now I feel passion as far as making music. But the thing is, I always come back. I crashed, lost everything. I stopped making music because I was depressed. But then I came back. Started training. That took a lot of stuff that came out of music. And then I moved to Chattanooga, back to music. And I've been probably really consistent, and I don't see me stopping because now I see I'm getting older. I need to really hump them because, hey, dude, you're providing for and future kids to be providing for. And so back to what I was saying is, doing what you're good at. There's 2 different things that I think I could probably, try. Like, I want to stay in music. That's one thing I'm going to do in. But I think art is probably where I need to go, because my knowledge on marketing, social media, sales, and management. I think that's where I need to be at, is doing that. Still producing beats, of course. So if I continue what I'm doing and able to find to work with and really develop them and help them hone their craft, help them get shows and everything like that, yeah, that would make me happy. I don't have to be rich, because it's something I do enjoy. Same thing with making music. If this allows me to make music for the rest of my life every day and just be around like-minded people and creative people, and I get paid for it, I don't care if it's $20,000 a year. I do it in a heartbeat. I don't care if it's 30, 40, 50. If it's over that, oh great, that's cherry on top. So going back to saying just doing what you're good at, it makes sense with Price's Law and everything. If you do what you're good at, you're gonna always be at the high end, at the top caliber of whatever your niche is. Rather than if that's singing, if that's Photoshop, graphic design, or whatever. If you just focus on doing what you're good at, and I think it's just not getting caught up with society. I think that's what happened to me a lot. Was I'm watching everything. You got social media, you got everything like that. That's like all these people are doing stuff, making money. When you're in school, these are the jobs that make $100,000 a year, and blah blah blah. And then you hate, and then you have a midlife crisis, and you want to start cheating on your wife, or your spouse, or you want to go buy a motorcycle, whatever, because you're not happy with them, because that inner being of you is not being fed. That inner child is angry and upset, so you lash out. And that's what I'm doing right now currently, is lashing out, because I'm like, why didn't I do this earlier? Why didn't I start this earlier? But I got to realize I'm 30 and I keep saying it, I'm not getting younger, but I have a lot more life to live. I think right now is just putting an action to you is just like really self-reflect and see what you're good at. And pursue it, and just don't stop. I think everybody who is successful, who makes it, just never quit. That's really it. stay on one thing and just go grind that one thing out. And you know, I jumped, and for me, I jumped from different things to different things, started different businesses and everything like that. And I didn't quit, but I started different other businesses. But to people who are does one thing and they don't quit, they're consistent, they do the same, they get on the same task and they stay focused. So I believe I'm giving myself 10 years though. I'm giving myself 10 years. I am gonna drive this music thing for 10 years straight. Not gonna stop. Gonna keep going. And it might not happen in that 10 years, but I know I will put in a lot of work in that 10 years. As long as I don't get lazy, I stay focused and I stay on my path, I know for myself within 10 years something can happen. Something will life changing will happen for me within 10 years. I just feel it and I know it. And the biggest thing is up to me that I don't quit, because it's all on me. I can't blame anybody else but myself when it comes to this. And the same for you. If you're watching this, you can't blame anybody but yourself. So at the end of the day, I would rather try my hardest and try my best and know I put in the hard work. I put in the hard work and the work ethic to try to get where I want to be at. But and you just leave it at that. I could, you're just happy. All right, I did what I could do, and I know for sure deep down in my heart I tried my hardest. I can't go back and say, well, I could have tried a little harder. No, I went out. I went balls to the walls and tried my hardest. And that's what I'm going to do, and I want you to do that. So just kind of think and self-reflect what you're good at, and look back on your life and see, even back to when you were a kid and things that you used to do. Look at what you're good at and focus on. So I'm out of here, y'all. I'm gonna get back to work. Do expect more videos from me, more probably like this, because it's just easier. I don't have time to edit videos and try to make them look nice. Just fuck it. I'm just starting to put up videos, and just so I can keep content coming, and hopefully this helps somebody out. Take it easy.